The Boy Who Looked Up, a story about never giving up. They told him he would never rise, that his dreams were too big for someone like him. But while others looked down on him, he kept looking up. There was once a boy, born in a small village. He had no wealth, no powerful connections, no special talent that made him stand out. In fact, most people saw him as ordinary, maybe even less than ordinary. Each day as he walked through the village streets, the whispers followed him. You'll never make it. Stay where you belong. Dreams like yours aren't meant for people like us. The boy carried those words on his shoulders. Some days they felt so heavy that he wanted to collapse under them. But every night when the world grew quiet, he would lie on the grass, staring up at the sky. The stars, endless and shining, reminded him of something greater. And in those moments he whispered to himself, "If the sky has no limits, why should I?" The boy decided that no matter what the world said, he would keep walking forward. At first his steps were small, studying late into the night, working harder than anyone else, failing, but standing back up. He was rejected more times than he could count, laughed at for his attempts, ignored by those who thought they were better. But while they mocked him, he kept looking up. Every star reminded him, rise higher, and slowly something began to change. His persistence turned into skill, his failures became lessons, and what once seemed impossible began to look within reach. Years passed. The boy grew into a man, and the same people who once laughed now stood in awe. He had created something so extraordinary that the world could no longer ignore him. Not because he was born special, not because he was the smartest or the strongest, but because he never stopped looking upward, toward hope, toward possibility, toward the light. This story isn't just about him. It's about you. Because every one of us has voices that try to hold us down, and every one of us has a choice, to believe the voices below, or to lift our eyes to the sky above. When life pushes you down, remember this. The ground is not your destiny. The sky is. This is Skyward, because every story lifts you higher. If this story moved you, subscribe and let's rise together.